In an emergency, you can get out quickly. Who, first of all, doesn't have Chick-fil-A sauce in their car? You're probably wondering, how many of these things do I have? Caught in an action, I can't rewind, and in my head, I'm screaming, but out of my mind, I'm still too young to feel this way. Hey everyone, so today I thought I would show you guys what's in my car, kind of the things that I think are essential, and everything I have. It'll be a real version of what I have. Some of the things you guys are gonna think are crazy, but are really good to have. Also, sorry for the cars driving by if you hear that, but I'm just gonna take you into my car and show you everything I have. Okay, so what car do I have? I have the Toyota RAV4. So this is my temporary car, right? Basically, I'm using this car while I'm in grad school and I'm saving up to get a new car. But this one has been working perfectly fine. It's been really awesome to have. My other car was a gas guzzler, so it's really nice to have this one that's a little bit more gas efficient. So let's go on the inside. Let's start in the front. Okay, so this is my front seat. I have the almond interior color and the black outside. So this is one of the most important things that I have in my car. So this is just like, the black part is just the case, but the orange thing is something my mom gave me. It is both a dual like glass breaker and a seatbelt cutter. So God forbid you ever get into an accident, this will break your glass and your window so that in an emergency you can get out quickly. Like if you're, you know, hopefully not going into water, but you never know. And then this will cut your seatbelt if you're ever stuck. So I always keep this right here so that it's on hand for if I ever need to use it really fast. Moving on, these are my slippers. So my school is an hour away, so I have an hour drive there, an hour drive back. So I like to keep my slippers in here as something comfy to wear for the long drive. So in my door, I have, okay, you're all gonna think I'm so crazy. My friends think I'm crazy, but this is my little gas glove, the little plastic glove I use to pump gas. I don't even know if you can see it, but I keep it right there so I don't have to touch it. I just slide my hand in, slide my hand out, and it is super easy access and I don't have to touch the gas pump. I am kind of a germaphobe, and nobody, like if you really think about it, nobody cleans those gas handles. And maybe they might now after this whole virus has gone around, but they're gross. They're gross, guys. Getting into the car, this is what it looks like. I really like that this is a touchscreen too. But up here, I keep my Easy Pass for going through the tolls. I used to have it up here. I used to have it onto my windshield, but it kind of looks weird, and in the summer when it would get really hot, it melts off because it gets so hot here. Okay, this thing that holds my phone is my favorite. I don't know if you can even read it. I don't think you can read it in the camera, but it's by WizGear. I get it off of Amazon. This is my second one of these. I had my first one for 4 years, and that is the only time I've had to replace it. It is amazing. It's small, it doesn't take up too much space, and you can still see out of your windshield, which I really like. It doesn't block your view a lot, and it is so strong. Okay, moving on. Who, first of all, doesn't have Chick-fil-A sauce in their car? I always have leftover Chick-fil-A sauces in my car. It's just, it happens. I go through it so many times that you always have some extra sauce. And then I also always keep chapstick in my car. I love chapstick. I hate the feeling of my lips being chapped, so I like to have that readily accessible. This is just my badge for my clinical placement. Apparently I have some earrings here. And then in this cup holder is just the extra magnet that goes in the back of your phone for that thing. Okay, obviously I have this cord. This is the, you know, aux cord, I guess. My car does have Bluetooth, but I like to just have this as a backup. This is my windshield sun protector. Everybody makes fun of me for having this, but it helps so much in the summertime keep the sun out of the windshield. Okay, so this is what it looks like up. So it completely blocks the whole windshield, and then I can also shut the sunroof for extra shade if I need to, and it works so well. Like, I'll show you from the outside. Love the beach, so I got the beach themed one. But yeah, you just tuck it behind your visors, and it's seriously a life changer in the summer. My steering wheel gets insanely hot. You know, when you get back in the car, your steering wheel is hot and your shift knob is really hot. So this helps keep that, and your seatbelt is not hot, your seat is not hot. It's just seriously so helpful. Same thing, it just keeps some things from melting in your car, everything like that. And on a day like today, it really helps. For some reason, it is insanely hot today. That's why I'm in this dress. But yeah, so that's that. Underneath that is I have this mini ice scraper. This is just an easy reach if I need to scrape really quickly. I just like to have access to it just in case. Especially sometimes when I'm driving to Vermont, it's really helpful to have to clean off in the middle of the highway during some really bad storms. This is the little remote start thing. I have the app on my phone that lets it start my car from my phone and or from my key. When class ends, I like to start it, let it heat up while I'm walking to it. So that's a really big help. Okay, on the other side, I have just this little compartment. Nowadays, I keep this here. Usually, I'll keep some extra napkins. This is some face cream that I apparently have in here. More earrings, I don't know. Just showing you what I have here. I always like to keep napkins in the side compartments as well. Oh, the glove box. This is where all the important papers need to be. I keep them stacked up in here. No, it doesn't look all fancy and organized, but it is what it is. I took a CPR class, and so I keep the mouthpiece in here. God forbid I ever need to use it. And I have an air freshener. And I also keep a first aid kit and napkins in there. Take care of kids a lot, and so it's good to also have band-aids in there as well. In my center console, I always keep extra napkins, and I keep extra plastic forks and spoons just to, you know, you never know. And then this, what I was talking about, was this. My dad got me an extra bunch of those plastic gloves to pump gas with. So I just keep these in here. I try to reuse them as much as I can, and then I get a new one and put it back into the side door. This is my little coin bag, so I keep my little coins in here just to keep them all in one place and not rolling around, so that's really helpful. Also, it's really good for meters if you have to pay the meters. Also in here, of course, I have the hand sanitizer, easily accessible, so I like to keep it right here. This is a spray version, but I guess I'm all about this one, and then I keep this one. And in one of my purse, of course, have to have the hand sanitizer. Moving on to the back seats. Usually I have two car seats back here, like a toddler one and a young child one, but I took them out obviously because I'm not babysitting as much from the virus and everything. But usually I have those here, and I just keep them buckled in all the time. But since I'm not watching them as much right now, I just took them out for the extra space. These two bags carry my work shoes in them. I like to keep them in there because it's just easy transportation, and then it doesn't get anything dirty. I just like to keep the shoes in here so that I have everything accessible and I can never forget it. If you are one of those people who always forgets their shoes or anything you need, keep it in your car. And I also like to keep a pair of flip-flops in here. I live in flip-flops. Underneath there, I also have another set of professional shoes just in case. I just like to have shoes in here because I live out of my car during the school year. So I like to have my work shoes, my school clothes, my school shoes, flip-flops, anything. I literally am traveling so much all the time. It's just easy to have it all in one place. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot this. Okay, this is a lifesaver. For you ladies who have a purse that you like to keep on the center console and always flying around your car, buy one of these. I think I got this off of Amazon. I put my purse on this thing, and then it can't slide backwards because every time you kind of would take off or whatever, my whole purse would slide down and spill all over the place, and it would drive me nuts. So ladies, if you have that problem, buy one of these. And then it's also like a pocket on the inside. I can keep whatever in here if I need to. So seriously, a game changer. Okay, so the back. This kind of looks crazy, but I promise you it's organized. So this is kind of where all the goodies are. Again, I always basically am prepared to break down. Growing up in Vermont and living in Massachusetts and New England, whatever, there is snow. So you kind of always have to be prepared for it. So these are some jumper cables. I also have a little battery pack that jumps your car as well, but I like to keep the cords in here just in case. This is just a regular sitting chair I like to keep in here just for my brother's football games, if you meet up with friends, whatever. It's really just nice to have a chair in the back here. So I basically have an abundance of blankets. Why? I don't know. But I keep my winter hat in here just in case because I'm not using it right now. It's spring here at the moment, but these are two like outdoor mats my mom gave me, so they're soft on one side and plastic on the other. So say you're having a picnic or you want to go out and watch the 4th of July fireworks, you can sit on this and not feel itchy on the grass. So I have two of these, which are really awesome, so I can have, you know, one for me and one for my friends if they're joining me. Okay, this is a just plain laundry basket I used to organize all of my things in the back here. So this basket's kind of full of all of the, you know, other essentials. This is a sweater that my grandmother actually made me by hand. So I like to keep this in here just because it's an extra throw over for those days in the summer where it's hot in the daytime and cool at night, I can just throw this on really quick. Okay, this is gonna also sound crazy. I have a second winter jacket in here. I had this one a long time ago and then I got a new one, but it's still in really good condition, so I like to keep an extra one back here just in case, again, if you break down or somebody else needs to borrow it, or if I forget mine. All right, what else do we have in here? This is an extra blanket. I have, I think, 2 extra blankets. This is my kind of lighter blanket. There's one time where I got to work way too early and I took a nap in my car, you know, so that came in handy. This is the pack that I said that is like a jump starts my car if I need to. It's like a little battery pack. Super awesome. I recommend that. What else do we have in here? These, oh my gosh, these my grandmother got for me. They're like little hand holders. If you and your spouse want to hold hands, you can each have a mitten on and then hold hands in here. So cute. Anyways, but I use this mostly for when I need gloves last minute to scrape off the snow off my car. My hand gets freezing because, you know, the snow gets all over you. This, you know what this is. This is just windshield wash. I just like to keep that in here because you never know when you run out. I like to keep that in here, especially the one that has the defroster when your windshield is all crusted over with ice. Okay, this is another blanket. I know. But guys, I live in New England. It's inevitable. For all those summer bonfire nights when you need a blanket, it's really nice to have. I really like this one because it rolls up into this pouch and it's super, super soft. Okay, this is another mitten. I'm ready for the winter, guys, always. This is a mitten that has like a stick on the inside, and you can put it on as a mitten and just scrape the heck out of your windows. It's super convenient. Okay, here is the part that's supposed to be in that box that goes with the jump start thing. These are flashlights. So these are regular flashlights, and then this is a flashlight that can like blink different things. Luckily, I've never had to use it, but this can set up to be kind of like a warning light that you're pulled over, that you need help. I think it also switches to a red light to be like, you know, help me. So I really like having this in there. Tape. I don't know why I have tape in there, but you never know. Or not tape, whatever this plastic stuff is. You just never know. Basically, I like to be prepared for anything. So yeah, that is what's in my trunk. It looks kind of crazy when you first open it up, but I really like having this laundry basket to organize everything and then just tuck everything away. Same thing, I still have storage to use here in the back seats, especially without the car seats. So that's really helpful. And then this is another one that I have for the snow. You're probably wondering, how many of these things do I have? Well, this one helps me reach like the top of my car so I can get the snow off of my roof. And it also doesn't scratch my car here, but it's also nice to have a few of these so that I can be removing snow and my boyfriend can help me out and we can both be doing it at the same time. It is spring right now, so I don't keep this in my car, but I did want to show you guys this really quick. I'll link it down below if I can. That was everything that was in my car. It's really what I keep in there all the time. Some of it sounds a little bit crazy, but you never know. You can never be too prepared, and like I said, with the New England weather, you just never know. It can change so fast, so I like to just have everything on hand. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!